up, doesn't feel like it's going to be nearly as easy for Tipek to get that strong start and get that good pressure going. And Viking this time, it's a normal draft. You know, it's not 3 Agi cores with a 4 Centaur.
Sure.
It's much more standard.
Yes, a little bit more sensible from them this time around. As, you know, obviously, in these leagues, you can't really afford to drop a series.
Goodbye.
Let's see if they can get the first blood to the core. And Shad will take it. So, first blood for the Razor.
If he wants to go for early boots, he can save up the gold for it, or he can pick up an early item. He looks he's just going to pick up a slipper, maybe go for an early Wraith Band for lane dominance, as they will claim this area and even put a ward down. So they're going to check to see if like they can get a secondary kill here and just to see if there's going to be any lane swaps or lane movements. And they're going to swing back over potentially to get the 3rd rune too, because they do see the Brood, who's very weak at fighting early. Mambos has tree grab level 1. Like, this Hippomaniacs draft level 1 can't fight.
No, similar to what we saw last time round, last game.
Yep.
Level 1.
So it looks like they should be able to claim the 3. Oh, maybe not. Muff, deny it at least. There you go. Like it. And okay, so they're actually going to... They're not even going to put the Razor versus the Brood. They're actually going to put the Razor to shut down the Troll, which is just as painful, I feel, for Hippomaniacs. Both of these setups are very strong.
Okay,
but I quite like Viking's setup because they have such good lanes wherever this Razor does go. He's going to have a great time. Same thing for Tide.
I mean, sure, but now the Brood's not... I mean, sure, Tide is still decent, but I feel like the Brood's going to have... Like, the Brood's going to be all right? Or is it that bad against the Tide as well?
I actually don't know. It used to be pretty bad, but I guess with the hunger, maybe it could be a little bit different because you can actually trade back early rather than just doing nothing. So I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know. The matchups have changed a lot for the melee matchups for Broodmother now because of this. I think the Brood's
going to be fine up here. So,
I think he might be pretty okay too.
You know what I mean? Like you get anchor smashed, whatever. You know, you're going to put the hunger and you're going to have plus damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, the tri-lanes are going to stick too. Like if Hippomaniacs brings the tri-lane to it, then okay. I mean, maybe it'll end up working for them. Maybe this Brood will have a good time. Kezu, he's got an advantage though. He's already got the Gush, Anchor Smash, so he's already going to put a little pressure onto Tipek at the start here.
Yeah, I think Hippomaniacs is happy with this.
Better than him just getting nothing, right? With the Razor and Disruptor on him. I feel like the other approach might have been a little bit better, but this is what Viking wanted to go for.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because Razor would completely dumpster a Brood. Absolutely.
I thought so too.
But opting to go for the aggressive tri-lane and just focusing on trying to shake up the Trolls early farm. But but the defensive tri-lane setup of Hippomaniacs, I think they're going to be able to secure Curry some sort of farm here against this aggressive tri-lane. So I don't think they're going to care.
Slow and control.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. The mid lane matchup, what would you expect from this?
Pretty even. I think actually Boom should take advantage. He should be able to pressure Mambos out overall. But I have seen Tinys do quite well in this matchup too, though. It's all about like these first few waves, and if you are able to get a toss under the tower, I think that's the one that I've seen that's really broken the matchup. Because Storm has to walk in, you're susceptible to just get tossed under tower and get some like crazy kind of trains for your regen. The Link will come out, and they're actually not interrupting the Link. They're going for the kill onto Celery, so Shad's got some decent damage now.
They've got to watch out. When the level 2s are here for both teams, that's just when we might see a attempt for a life being made.
Yeah, I'm watching top to see if it is a changed up matchup at all. It looks like not too much. I mean, he's got 2 points in hunger, but Kraken Shell is online. You don't take damage.
Sure.
He has the wave pushing in, so he'll get something.
He's got this whole wave coming in. I mean, if he cleans up this wave, he's not going to be too far behind in CS at all, Tipek.
This actually might not be too bad for them at all. Mid though, but Boom is Boom is now an uncomfortable hero. We saw he was pretty uncomfortable on that Morphling. It did seem in the game. This is a special for him. Sure. His Storm, he's so comfortable on this, especially in this type of matchup. Pushes in wave, steals the opposing bounty rune. Nice move for him. Mambos now kind of has to do similar to go steal the other one. But Boom is actually going to TP and get there first. That's a heads-up move.
We'll see.
So now Tiny, no bottle. No refill.
That's kind of feels bad there for Mambos. For now, at least. And it is a game, though, where Boom's going to have to be pretty hot on his movements, right? They've got ways to catch the Storm. You know, it's not going to be easy for Boom to just jump in and jump out without being caught out by one of these stuns or silences from the supports.
No, absolutely not. There's a lot of different forms of control. Even like the root, I don't know. I'm waiting to see what build the troll will go for later on. I've seen some players actually putting more points in the Berserker Rage when you're playing versus a Storm or any type of mobility core. I think we saw that at the Major. It was really interesting when I saw people doing that. As Aramis, just like the first game, checks the rune at the 4-minute mark and the 2-minute mark to enable Boom. So we saw this, yeah, like the first game exactly, just to make sure that Boom does have a really strong start. So that's going to be really nice. And bottom, Solar steps up a bit far. Curry will have his damage drained, but they do get a kill.
Yeah, he's not going to mind losing a bit of damage for getting involved in early action.
He lost all his damage, but at least he has axes. So let's see if he can actually get any last hits here. Ooh, he actually doesn't use them.
Or mid. Yeah. Man boss. He will get taken out by this movement. Aramis able to join forces with Boom. In fact, Senny could be in trouble as well. As they'll get the two of them.
Oh lord, that's a big death there. Senny now has no TP to go back bottom, so Curry and Muff, they're gonna be just the two of them versus the three when the Tusk does swing back down. That's a painful death. And Tipek is doing great. Okay, so 2-2-1, same skill build as last time. He's actually just gonna do fine versus Tide, so he'll have a pretty strong start again. Not gonna be able to control the same triangle, though, I don't feel, at least on the dead lane. Because Kezu, he can actually occupy the dead lane as a Tide Hunter.
See bottom lane. Trying to make moves here. Link already going on to Muff. Try and dive in to finish off Muff, but Muff's fine. Thunderstroke won't be enough damage to kill him off.
They tried to hit back because they know the Grim, you know, Senny has to take the long walk over, so trying to make an aggressive move while there's no Grim. They're already up at a 2k advantage. This is very early on.
Yeah, Boom just having a bit of a lightning start in the mid. Thanks to those 2 kills that he was able to get involved with.
And he's just getting his runes checked. Like, look at Aramis. It's coming around to 6 minutes. We got power runes coming. Yeah. Is anyone on Hippomaniacs going to help out Mambos? They're just not helping him with runes at all. This is honestly most of the games that I've seen from them. They don't play around the runes the first 6 minutes. This one it's harder because they do have a tri lane, but still, like, Boom just gets a haste rune now for free. And poor Mambos unable to refill the bottle again.
Oh, they could maybe set something up with this haste rune. As Hippomaniacs will have to be a bit careful on the side lanes to potential TP and hasted storm.
Yeah, they can't quite go for the tiny though. Mambos actually skills the bro at 6, so I mean he's got the 12 armor. He's way too tank.
Yeah, Boom actually opting just to pump through the charges and stay in the mid.
Yeah,
keep
he got the catapult down, and they still have theirs, so he can actually apply some pressure onto tower. Aramis is going to play in the area too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Strong start for Viking. As Kezu needs his boots so that he can actually keep up and maybe clear out some spiderlings with that anchor smash, as it is level 4. He's got it maxed out.
Gonna try and go on to Celery. See if they've got enough.
But Curry's getting his damage drained.
Oh, get the kill. Curry could be in trouble here. Snowball coming in from Aramis. Has he got enough damage to take him out? He does. See if they can get more out of this Viking. Yeah, Shad has got some hefty right click here. The trap's out onto Muff with the shards. Viking, they'll get the 2 of them.
This troll is going to have a very slow start in this game. A very slow recovery, as this tri lane, it has worked. They give the Brood the space with the Tide top, but Viking just wanted to really cripple the poor troll, and it's working.
Yeah, as you say, Tipek, he's having the best time out of the cores on Hippomaniacs. He's got to do a lot with this.
And it's a little bit tougher for him this time around too, right? Like, his Orchid isn't going to be as impactful in this game. Sure, versus Storm, fantastic, but versus like the Razor and the Tide, it's not as effective. While last game, the Orchid felt amazing because the Jug was so crippled. The Morphling mid was susceptible to it. Like, everyone was pretty susceptible to that Orchid pickup. This time, it doesn't feel like it as much if he opts for it, and he does queue it up just now. So versus Boom, like we said, he can get some decent plays, but look at Boom, another rune. Like, Aramis is just getting him every power rune. It's a regen this time around, and they've got ward vision on the spider.
Out there ready to try and hunt down Tipek. Here we go with the zip. They're going to continue to chase. They are. They've got the gush down upon him. They've got the control. Boom drags him back with a vortex as Tipek will fall. Ravage actually being committed as well there by Kezu, not leaving it up to any chances for Tipek to escape. So the kill will be secured.
Yeah, Boom still had the regen. They could have maybe saved the Ravage, but whatever. Kezu just wants to use it there for the kill. Boom, he's got his whole regen going. He's going to clear out the jungle next to Aramis, who is level 5.5 on this Tusk from checking runes. part of every single kill. Great stuff from Aramis this game. This start up to a 3K gold advantage already for Viking.
Getting a little bit out of hand quite quickly this game. As we saw in the last game 2, 10 minutes in, I think it was pretty much even. Hippomaniacs had a solid start in that.
And Boom gets the fairy. Of course, you know, they got Storm this game. They'll get the fairy trinket for him this time, just like he got it on the Beastmaster last time. So Boom, a completely different game than we saw in his Morphling. He's going to be quite massive. His Orchid's almost done. 250 gold. And he's got a stack. Actually, 2 stacks. So he's going to have this Orchid finished around that 10-minute mark. And Troll has nothing. Tiny, tanky. So Tiny might survive the ganks, but everyone else, everybody on the entire map of Hippomaniacs is going to be susceptible. They're going to have to play together as soon as that Orchid comes out.
Muffa's saying he's trying to maybe set up if Boom comes back towards the mid, but Boom, he's up top. He's ready for another move on to Tipek. Him, Aramis, and Kezu doing it again, taking down Tipek in the exact same area. As they're certainly showing that this time round, they've got the heroes to deal with Tipek. It's not like last game where they just sort of had to ignore the Brood's position on the map. They can go bring the fight straight to him every time.
Yeah. Muff and Mambos. Do they have the damage? They don't.
Snowball. That's enough to buy time for Boom to zip out. Now backup's in. Kezu's come across. He's going to turn towards Mambos. Mambos taking heavy damage here from the tag team. As they'll glimpse him back, and Mambos will get taken out by a final anchor smash there from Kezu. They will lose Aramis, but still getting the cause and building their advantage even more here, Viking.
Another power rune. He's gotten every single rune on Boom. I think he got all 4 water runes. He got every single power rune. He got multiple bounty runes as well. Like, everything's just been set up perfectly for him. And the thing about the Brood this game that I do have to attribute as Viking is they have so many vision heroes that can just get a sight of him, right? The Snowball gives you vision if you even get a second on him. Disruptor with just your Q. Storm can hunt him constantly. Plasma Field from Razor. So Tipek, he knows that this ward is here. He will take it out, but he's died twice to it already.
Yeah, so hard for him to hide this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Boom, like we said, if he just gets every power rune like this, he's always full mana, so always has a presence on the map looking for plays. And Shad, during the entirety of all this, like everyone was moving around, the Disruptor and the Tusk, he's not even pressured. The Troll has to jungle completely because he can't lane versus Razor. So Viking has so much freedom around the map right now to kind of force Hippo into this weird position where they can't do anything. Everyone now just jungling, trying to catch up. They need Mambos' Blink to really feel like they can do anything. It feels on Hippos.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And on Viking, Kezu very close to his Blink. So they'll have that.
That's going to be so early.
Strong counter jump. It's going to make it very hard for Hippos to really think about making any sort of play. As Kezu's waiting in the wings, ready to jump in.
Mambos is stepping up far. Celery's got the glimpse.
Let's see. They'll grab him. Orchid comes in. Boom. He's able to make it out to the side. Static Storm making it hard for them to push up any further, Viking, but they've got the burst. Hippomaniacs able to wrap around, and with the finger, they'll take down Boom. See if Kezu and Celery can finish on Mambos. They will be able to. Aramis comes in from the side. So, I mean, a 1-for-1, and Boom getting taken out after the incredible start that he's had. So something to be found there for Hippos.
Yeah, and Tipek takes the top tower, and a little bit of slight mana miscalculation, I think, from Celery. He used his nuke, then he used his glimpse, and he used kinetic, and he's actually like 5 mana short of the Static Storm on the initial go. So Static Storm kind of whiffs, he's able to get out of it, and they get the control on the Storm. Nice play from Hippos getting... They need to get anything they can in this game right now, as Curry's going to continue struggling with this Razor down here. And yeah, Viking, it's like anytime the team fights do kick off, I don't see how Hippos can like ever take a team fight. They have to like erase 2 heroes before they can ever take a big fight versus Viking. There's a Ravage, there's a Static Storm, there's so much they have.
Again. Whoa. Glimpse back, straight on top of Boom and Kezu. Tipek's gone.
So many ways to hunt this poor Spidey.
Are you okay?
And Viking showing that it's just not going to work against them twice in a row.
No. They've got the Blink on Tiny, on Mambo, so he can look to make some active plays here with his 2 supports still. As long as they find those squishier targets. You know, Tide, not going to die. Tusk, going to be pretty tough to kill. Even the Razor might be pretty hard, as we see Shad's just rushing for that BKB. But Celery, this could be an easy pickup. If they can get the toss,
couldn't get the toss. Couldn't quite get in for it. Now they're going to maybe turn. Aramis is in. They're coming in with a big zip straight towards the backlines. Boom's on top of the line, drags back Muff. Muff goes down. Kesi's in with the Ravage, locks down Manboss. Manboss pops the stick charges and the Avalanche trying to get out, but he can't. He's already too low. There's double kill for Boom. Viking pushing down the mid-tier 1 hit. And nothing to be done about it by Hippomaniacs.
No, they have to just split push the side lanes. Brood has to just stay in this top area. Troll has to keep bottom. But Senny looks like he might go down. Boom is going to jump.
Yeah, they've got enough mana to close the gap. Shards as well. So much catch here from the lineup of Viking. You cannot run from these heroes.
And another power rune for... Is that every power rune? I don't know what happened to the 12-minute power rune, but that's like almost every single one for Boom this game. His team has enabled him beautifully.
Yeah, no messing around here from Viking in this game 3.
Mambos waiting. They don't have finger yet, but it's about to be up. But Boom.
He's on to Curry.
Oh,
And he's got him.
my
There's
God.
no help for Curry around. Mambos will get in with the combo. It's not enough to kill Boom. Boom's going to be able to continue to walk away.
Muff's trying.
With the finger.
Gets him.
Oh, it reaches him there. Has the range, Muff. He will manage to punish Boom. I get the vision for the glimpse, though. Manboss, he's still going to get caught. Dragged back by Celery. Manboss will fall. Aramis even looking for more.
He'll be all right.
Senny, he might even just actually get the kill on Aramis. Aramis actually underneath the tower takes the Inkswell hit. TP coming in from Curry. Oh, he gets the glimpse off. Oh, just from that little bit of vision.
But they're going to get Celery. The two supports.
Oh, are
Muff
they?
and Senny.
The kinetic field.
Are they?
The Phantom's Embrace should do it. He's not going to be able to kill it in time. But now Muff's going to die to Shad.
But Muff's got a blink off that kill from the storm and surviving during all that. He's got a blink at a pretty good time. Not bad.
He'll happily die there.
They have good ways to gank now. The tiny blink and the... I can't... Like, this is such an early line blink. They actually can pressure on side lanes perhaps decently to catch Storm if Boom's not careful. That's actually not bad. And Tipek, how much did he get on top tower? He almost got the whole top tower during it too. So, not too shabby for Hippos when they are this far behind.
No, not at all. Let's see what they can do around the line blink. See what they can set up.
There we go. Mambos gets himself a power rune. Does get himself at least an arcane to deny away from the Storm Spirit.
Well, a little bit
Signs of life.
Yeah, a little bit of a shake up there.
Boom.
Oh, he's quick. In fact, he's looking to go back in. He's going to turn over towards the line, make sure he can take out Muff before Muff can do anything. Muff's gone. Manboss also caught to the side. They try and make that jump around mid. It doesn't work out.
It would have been tough anyway. Like he is 1280 HP, but they don't have the finger yet. So they tried to get the jump, but they're punished quick. As Tipback continues to pressure top, Troll, Curry. He's at least got Maelstrom, but it's still so far behind. And just playing into Razor, it's like it's so hard for him to ever really catch up in this game. Like the Razor's always just going to stick on him the entire time. They have so many ways to actually catch and slow him down too. And this is tough for Hippos. As Tipek constantly hunted. Celery with the glimpse.
Oh, Tipek. I mean, when they find him, he can't do anything right now.
No.
He is dead every time they get that catch on him.
So many different, like we said, so many different forms of vision and control for this Brood. Unlike last time when they had like very limited actual ways to catch him. It's a completely different game, right? Boom in the other game was he was really suffering on the Morphling. This one, he's got a firm grasp as the Storm Spirit. As Finger is online, I want to see them be a little more active as soon as they do have these. Yeah, they got to look to get some kills. Obviously, it would be best to get it on the cores, but when their Brood is dead, it makes it a lot harder because now top naturally pushes out. They don't really have the same type of moves that they can make because of that. As Mambo's mid.
Oh, they found him. Tries to step up around the power rune spawn, but isn't going to be able to do anything about it. As it's another kill here for Boom. DD rune in the bottle as well, ready for the next move.
And they're swinging in. Like, the Brood wasn't alive this whole time, so Brood couldn't pressure top, so they can actually control this area. They can control that Roche now. And yeah, with DD, with Tag Team, this should die very quickly. No Medallion, but they do at least have Orb of Corrosion, a little bit more minus armor.
See,
and I think that's Aramis' Blink Dagger coming. Okay.
Can Hippos go for a steal?
It's only level 2 stroke. If it was level 4 stroke, the damage would actually be pretty good in there, but without Tiny, unable to actually contest.
Oh, Muff stepped up, but they see him.
Uh-oh.
Muff's gone. Tipek as well. He will turn. He's got the silence on a Boom. Boom's kind of low. Could he take him down? He can't. He does. With the spider, so at least able to take the Aegis off Boom. But they're losing many lives for it. 3 heroes down, and Boom ready with a big zip to chase on straight over towards Curry. Gets the vision for the glimpse back as they'll catch Curry as well.
Oh, Curry wasn't even in the fight. He just showed up to farm and just dies.
Oh, Manboss.
Oh, no.
Manboss showing mid hit. Kezu, are you going to get the gush off in time before the blink? Oh, he's got him. He's got him. They're going to be able to catch and trap Manboss. Muff's coming in with a stun, but the static storm's down. Manboss will fall. I mean, Muff, they've got the glimpse back up. They're going to be able to catch Muff again. He'll get the finger off, but it isn't enough damage to bring down Aramis. This is just death after death after death here. As Senny, static linked and taken out. It's just raw. It's getting brutal. That was kill after... I kind of lost count of how many kills they got there. It just didn't stop. 27-7 now.
Our favorite. When things just really start to crumble, they crumble even faster. I mean, Curry's TP for me was the start of the whole crumble, really. He TP'd to go farm, and he just dies because of the zip, because the storm dies and gets full mana. Great ward coverage from Viking around that triangle, and now they've solidified this lead. I don't know how Hippo's... Yeah, Hippo's like has no hope to come back from this one. Curry's just... he's so far behind.
Tough. Yeah, the Brood plan just didn't have the same hit here in Game 3 as it did in Game 2. Viking prepared for it, and Tipek's just had a tough game. He's got farm, but 0-5-0, just unable to have any sort of impact at all this time round.
They're just so limited with their moves. They picked like for lanes, right? But they don't have any team fight. So even when they run into Viking, they can get these small individual kills on like one target if they throw everything onto him, but then the fight's over. Like they don't actually have any of those rest of those combos, any big fights. Like Viking, they can just take them much easier. And Aramis really, like, he's the one to be watching, in my opinion, for this game. Like, it's not even like the flashy things. It's checking runes. It's something kind of simple that he did every time. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6, 8, 10. He got Boom to such a good position this game that Boom's just had a full free time on the Storm, hunting the Brood all over the place, hunting Curry on the Troll, just hunting anybody, really. And that really is what can happen when a 4 position just checks every rune for you and you just are always on the map from full bottles.
I'll see again, this last fight where...
Poor Curry.
It's kind of any hope that they did have here. Hippomaniacs just crumbled completely. As, oh, there we go. Oh, another cat. Beautiful stuff. We've got a couple of cats in action here, enjoying the game.
Oh, kitties.
Lovely stuff here.
They're playing right now. That's why Kezu's doing so well. Got him.
Damn. Apologies for the pause, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully Boom's going to be able to get himself back in. And we'll see if Hippomaniacs can get anyone with this smoke. I mean, is that... Wait, has Aramis got an Invis rune?
He's Invis, yes.
He is Invis.
They do have a sentry on the high ground with an obs, though, so...
Okay, so maybe they get the kill on him, but either way, he's going to be the one to catch this smoke gank.
And Kezu's close by. Where's Kezu's Ags? It's all the way back at base, so he doesn't have the Ags yet. So I don't know if he'll full commit with like a Ravage or anything like that. We'll see. Does Boom have Boom has TP available, so there is a chance that Kezu just jumps in and Ravages if they go, and then Boom TP's mid and zips in for cleanup.
Yeah, you're
There's still a chance that Viking actually battles this.
Yeah. If they're going to be quick on this,
because Aramis is tanky. There's no finger. He's going to get like silenced and stuff from the Grimstroke and comboed from Tiny, but he's 1700 HP still. So it might take them some time to actually bring him down.
Oh, yeah,
if they even get the initial go on him. Like, a lot of different things that could happen here. Or they just let him die and then they just reset and Viking plays it safe. But a lot of different things that could happen.
We'll see how quick they are to respond. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. The intention is definitely going to be there for them to find action, especially when they're making the move as they were. You know, with Kezu heading straight down. You know, it's not like the creep wave's in a position to push the tower. You know, what else are they coming into the jungle for? They're coming into the jungle to fight.
Yeah. Celery's close by too.
Yeah.
He's got Static Storm in a second or so. He was already moving the smoke into his bags. I think they maybe, yeah, we'll see how it all ends up. Because they don't know that they're smoked around here. That's the thing. So they're going to have to just react instantly. And okay, boom, is reconnecting. And let's see what does happen. This could blow up in Hippomaniacs' faces really quickly.
If Vikings choose to fight this, it's going to be pretty terrifying. And oh, actually,
Hippo's back
they're
away.
Scared. Yeah.
Yeah, they saw Tide. They were like, all right, never mind.
Okay.
Let's not do this. Probably pretty appropriate as Aramis getting behind enemy lines. Can't quite get any info, though, as they are swinging toward top to play with the Brood. But, you know, Kezu's up here, and Kezu, he is not the target that they want. This is a very chunky Tide Hunter.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, they can't jump him.
No. They'll go for mid tower with the spiders. We'll have to bring it down pretty quickly. But the TPs, there's Kezu.
Oh, Kezu just jumps in.
He knows he's
knows.
invulnerable.
Yeah, he's like, all right,
Yeah.
just blinks straight into them. And they're having a run. They are having a run. Steady. He's got a TP out. He'll get away. Kezu not going to blow the Ravage for that.
Is anyone going to get caught? Shad, he's swinging over. He's trying for somebody. They still have this ward on the enemy triangle to watch Curry. Wasn't actually taken out, even though there is a sentry on the high ground for Hippos. They didn't see it.
Curry stepped back
Curry.
up.
The long zip.
He stepped back into this. They've got the silence. He's not going to have anything to protect himself. Curry dies. And back over in their jungle, Viking, they've got the catch on Tipek. They're going to go for the TP out, but Kezu has got the Ravage, and he'll use it for the Brood. There's no escape, and the rest of Viking,
Meanwhile,
they're continuing to dive in towards the base. Manboss gone. As across the map there, all 3 cores taken out by Viking.
Yeah, they're going to call it. I just saw the Midas get Kudo from the Tiny. He's 1-9 this game. 1-9-2 on that mid. Just Viking with a much cleaner draft than the early game. You know, Aramis, he made the game. It's his first 10 minutes. He just checked every rune. They dominated bottom. He got Boom, just an amazing head start. And yeah, it was clean from there for Viking.
Oh, it really was. It really was. And this, you know, obviously coming into the series, it was going to be a tough one for Hippos. Yeah, the bottom seed from last season coming in against the team from the upper